Hey, good Wednesday morning to you. Alex Giles here with meteorologist Eric Garlick. We just got done on WBTV News on air. Wanted to hop on the streaming platforms and on social media again.
Yeah, glad to have you. Thanks for joining us again this morning. Pretty good start to the day.
Yeah, as far as Wednesdays in November go, pretty solid start to the day.
Temperature's not too bad, a little bit of cloud cover. We really look forward. We have an obsession with sunrises, and I'm sure sunsets the same way.
Yes, but more so the sunrise, just because we're working and we get to see the sunrise, and it's special because a lot of people are up for the sunset. I feel like not too many people are up for the sunrise.
Yeah,
so.
That little boost of energy at 6:30, 7 o'clock when we've been here.
We still got a little one today, but because of the clouds, it wasn't as glorious as it normally is.
Yeah, the cloud cover going to stick around for much of the day today. Temperatures about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday here in Charlotte. Nothing pressing for today, though. Not a whole lot going on. We do have a cold front coming our way for Friday, and we'll kind of touch on that. But let's head to our graphics, and we'll kind of show you what we're talking about. Here's a look at those current temperatures. 49 in Charlotte. Look at Atlanta at 53 degrees. And then you can see some 30s, Rapid City, Lincoln, and Minneapolis, all in the 30s this morning. Guess what? That colder air is coming our way as we head into potentially next week. A little bit of a Thanksgiving chill. So we'll touch on that as well. So let's take a across the nation. You can see pretty good chance for some rain down in Miami as that system that is going to bring us our rain chances on Friday moves up through the Gulf states. But otherwise, things pretty quiet in the Pacific Northwest. Portland, some rain chances. LA, 65. San Jose, 72. Vegas looking pretty good, 73 degrees with a little bit of rain. And then there's Phoenix at 86 degrees. Things looking pretty nice for them. Nation's midsection looking good, 72 in Houston up to Kansas City. We'll see those temperatures in the 50s. Really, Omaha checking in at 68 degrees and Milwaukee 62 for the middle of November, above average temperatures, but that will change in a big way next week. 52 in Sault Ste. Marie, looking at 59 in Detroit, 69 in Cincinnati and St. Louis, checking in at 72 degrees. Down toward New Orleans, still looking at some rain, much needed. Same thing for Birmingham, 58 degrees, nice and sunny. 70 and sunny in Nashville. Can't really beat that. 68 in Charleston, Tallahassee, Tampa, down toward Miami. There's those really good rain chances. And we need some rain. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, in those areas. And then, of course, the Carolinas. And we'll talk about that in a second as well. But there's high temperatures, 51 in Boston with some sunshine. So things across the country looking pretty quiet. Here's what it looks like on radar. See that little kind of comma, that area of circulation there across the Gulf, dumping some of that very much needed rain in the Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia
We need some
areas.
of that.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna see our chances ramping up as we head through the next week or so. But that is going to kind of skate by and move off to the east. And actually, the chance for some tropical development, it's low. Just something that the National Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on. That 10% chance of development over the next 7 days. Really not looking at any major impacts from this, other than some rain and maybe some rough currents. Rip currents around the East Coast. So let's fast forward through the weekend. You can see those rain chances coming our way late Friday night into Saturday morning, clearing out Saturday afternoon into the evening, and then as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Did you see that? Big travel day coming our way Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're watching our next cold front, our next system coming our way. That's really going to knock temperatures down. How about Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Toronto? You see that? Yeah, snow coming into that area. So just showing you how potent that is, and then some snow moving down toward Nebraska and Kansas as we head toward the end of next week. So this is a long way out.
It's a ways away.
Yeah, don't lock this in. Just looking at model data. I know it's a big week next week. A lot of people travel and a lot of stuff going on. So just want to kind of give you that first alert and kind of talk about that. But drying out as we head into the weekend. Now, as far as rainfall totals go, over the next 7 days, you can see the southeastern U.S. finally seeing some rain. Those blues indicating 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. And then as you head up into the Gulf, where the darker reds and eventually yellows and oranges pop up, 6-7 inches of rain, not across the coast, over the Gulf. But, you know, we're looking at the potential for 1 inch, 1.5 inches of rain here over the next 7 days. So we'll be watching that closely. And, yeah, it's getting to that time. We're showing the potential snow totals. So over the next week or so, not looking at much in the way of snow chances, but the Rockies could see a little bit of that snow and that cold air that I was telling you about. Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Toronto. Again, don't lock this in, just kind of showing you the potential, but likely going to see some below average temperatures coming our way as we head through the next several days.
All right.
Above average precipitation precipitation possible as well. And here a little closer at home, there's your high temperatures, 54 in the mountains, 64 in the Sandhills. Over the next 12 hours, not much changing. We're going to see those temperatures up into the low 60s. High temperatures for the rest of the week, up near 70 for Friday and Saturday, then cooling back off as we head toward Monday and Tuesday. There's rain chances. First alert issued on Tuesday. Travel day, rain chances, much needed rain chances. We haven't had a lot of it lately, so there's your first alert to just changing conditions. And then as we take a look at that 7-day forecast, looking at those temperatures, going to be kind of pretty close to average, but that first alert on Tuesday, and then there's a first look at your Thanksgiving forecast. Not looking too bad.
Not looking bad at all. Hey, it's good that you guys give folks an advance warning. I do have a question for you. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. First alert for Tuesday because of the rain. I know a lot of people driving nowadays. If you're flying, it's one thing because the flight's like locked in. You're like, it's going to be what it's going to be. Got to get to the airport. If you're driving, you might be somebody that's like, well, maybe I could leave Wednesday, travel a little bit later than I was planning because of the rain. So my question is, how close until you're like really spot on with like Tuesday is going to be the rainy day? Could that shift at all?
Yeah, definitely can shift. So typically what I kind of look for 7 to 10 days out is kind of a 48-hour window.
Okay.
So we have the system coming through. Models are hinting at it. Yesterday it was Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Friday. We have two models that we looked at. We talked about it. Right. Kind of honing in more on the Tuesday, Wednesday scenario, even a little bit earlier, Monday into Tuesday. So that 7 to 10 day time frame, I look like 48 hours kind of each side, 24, 36 from where the models are showing.
Monday or Wednesday on the other side.
Yeah, so if you are looking ahead and trying to make that decision, if you're that flexible, just to be prepared that it could change. But we're getting into the 7-day window now with it coming in Tuesday into Wednesday. So kind of starting to see that forecast become a little bit more accurate, a little bit more confidence in that forecast. So Tuesday and Wednesday are what we're kind of watching for.
The travel days, iffy as you noted. I wish we could lock that Thursday Thanksgiving forecast in now, because if you were like, you could take this or you can run the risk and see what happens within the next few days, I would probably lock that in, because the high 50s, sunny skies. Sounds wonderful for Thanksgiving.
Dealing with some rain for travel or sunshine for when you get there. So, take what you can get.
We always appreciate the weather updates. Hey, you were pulling this up. This, I believe, is on our Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the questions we were asking today?
Yeah.
Would you rather get $1 million right now or $10,000 monthly? I'm assuming until you've built up $1 million over time monthly. What do you think about that, Eric?
I would probably do $1 million up front.
I think I would too, right?
And then, you can invest it. You be smart about it, pay off that debt, and then you can save more.
That's easier said than done sometimes, though. That's going to be the key. If you take that $1 million up front, you got to be smart about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you just buy a bunch of toys that you've really been looking forward to having, like a new car or something like that.
New car, new house, four-wheeler side by side, all the fun stuff.
And then all of a sudden you're like, ooh,
where'd that million go?
Exactly. Goodness gracious. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Man. Love doing this. This is fun. So.
Yeah. In the future, if you guys are watching right now or pop in, pop out, feel free to drop a comment, or if you have a question for this guy about the weather, he can probably answer it.
We'll try to do it.
Have a great day.